Morena te whānau. Welcome to Headmasters Assembly, the back end of week one, and it's been a great week indeed. I'd like to acknowledge our teaching staff members who are here this morning. Typically, they don't join us here in our wharakarakia on a Friday morning, but are here today to validate the extraordinary achievements and service of those within performing arts, the wider arts, and within cultural aspects of school life. This morning is certainly a celebration of all that is good in that space. I do want to acknowledge the members of Williams House. Thank you for being up in the choir loft this morning to allow our outstanding individuals who have served and succeeded in all cultural aspects across the school to have their moment, and quite rightfully in the sun this morning. Again, thanks for the start to the week or to the term that has been. So it is indeed right that we put a spotlight on performing arts, on the cultural aspects of the school. To that end, I'd like to ask Ms Hudson to come forward, please, and as the wonderful teacher in charge of performing arts, she'll lead us through the next part of Assembly.
Ngā mihi o te ata ngā rangatia mo Apopo. At St Paul's, the arts colours recognise students who have demonstrated excellence, creativity and leadership across the many disciplines of performance and visual arts. These students have represented the very best of creativity and collaboration beyond the school gate. Today, we recognise our Arts Service tie recipients as well, who have contributed selflessly to the creative life of St Paul's, supporting others and strengthening our community through the arts. As the whakatauki reminds us, ko te toi whakairo, ka ihiihi, ka wehewehe, ka awe te ao. Artistic excellence makes the world stand up in wonder. Congratulations to all of our recipients today. We will congratulate our award winners in groups, so please hold your applause until all members of each group have received their awards. Okay, first group. If I can ask Mr. Skeen and Mr. Hay to help me out here. The following students are re-awarded colours today. Anurag Manda for music, Leo Plimmer for music, Daniel Stokes for music, and for senior colours, Martina Zhang for music, Charlotte Bells, who is absent today, for music, Roy Zhu for music, speech and drama, Daniel Zhao, music, speech and drama, and Eric Joe for speech and drama. The following students are receiving their Junior Colours Award for the first time. Nico Schutamaka for music and drama, JJ Shu for music, Austin Guo for music, Cameron Evans for music, Nobel Chen for music, Nadia Peng for music. Continued. Andrew Wang for music, in absentia Nuri Choi for music, Thomas Luxton for film and media, Ryan Shee for film and media, Oliver Antonovich for music, Ryan Koo for music. Shannon Yu for visual arts, Libby Zhou for debating, and Shane Plimmer for music. following students are receiving their senior arts colours for the first time. Samson Arthur for music, Shanaz Chen for music, Anna Curry for music, Sangjun Lee for music, Kelly Leung for music, Zane Merson for music. Annie Stokes for debating, Liam Stiles for music, Brianna Dio for music and visual arts, Julia Chang for music, Toby Bowler for debating, Gracie May Sarich for dance. In absentia, Jonty Falconer for debating, Beau Williams for debating, Richard Wang for music, Rosie Wilson for drama, Jonathan Young for drama and music, Daniel Gann for visual arts. The following students will be receiving their service ties today for arts. Aidan Hodgson for continued service to debating, Daniel Zhao for continued service to debating and music, Charlotte Bells in absentia for continued service to music, Jessie Chen for continued service to music, Adi Manda for debating, Jonathan Jung for debating and music. Zane Merson for music, Liam Stiles for music, Julia Chang for music, Martina Zhang for music, James Su for music, Ruby McKay for music. Ryle Chan for music, Vivian Ho for music, Sean Lester for performing arts, Fletcher Sefton for performing arts, Laken Moike for kapahaka, Millicent Fitu for kapahaka. Te Kokoru Thompson Evans for kapahaka, Isabel Morton Johnson for kapahaka, Jacob Fino for kapahaka, and Charlie Parlane for film and media. To Today we would also like to recognise 2 students for their outstanding service to the arts this year. Their leadership, dedication and constant support behind the scenes have strengthened every part of our creative community. They've led with enthusiasm, encouraged others and ensured that the arts continue to thrive at St Paul's. They are Eric, Joe and Olive Rose Hapuku. This concludes today's Art and Culture Colours and Service Awards announcements. Please join me in giving all of our recipients another round of applause.
Fabulous job. If you join with me together, because that is not only a round of applause for our outstanding young people that we've recognised for their achievements in service, but I also want us to be really mindful and meaningful in terms of round of applause to extend to our fabulous staff who have assisted across all different areas of the arts program. Everything from music through to debating, through to the creative arts. We've had groups that have gone off to Claudelands this year in terms of fabric and design. If we go further than that into the absolutely wonderful school show that most of us got to experience this year. There has been Arts Day itself, the list goes on. But none of those things can be activated and done well without the passion and the expertise of members of our staff, both teaching staff and support staff. So as we give one final round of applause, if we can bear in mind the achievements and service of our students, but also the contribution and the leadership of our staff. Please join with me in congratulating them. So the Arts Colours Assembly plays a critical part in our Term 4 celebrations and a critical part in the life of the school. And whilst I've acknowledged all of our staff, in particular today, I wish to acknowledge a small number of people who continue to advance and promote the wider kaupapa of arts here at the school. So in absentia to Mrs Fox for her work as the acting head of music, I certainly acknowledge her tireless efforts and the wider music department staff, be it teaching staff, leads of different ensembles, so in particular to Mr Taylor and to Mr Campbell as head of our choral program. Salute each of you. And then wider than our music space, do want to acknowledge this morning Mr Cameron for his tireless work with the Arts Day program, a crucial part of our house competition. And then today also in particular to you, Ms Hudson, thank you for your work as a teacher in charge of performing arts here at the school, for the way in which you are championing the creative arts, the way in which you work alongside a number of our staff right the way from the school production through to individual activities and competitions. We are certainly in great stead through your leadership and through your influence. So school in particular, if we could just acknowledge those very special people who are leading across our arts program, please.